is Director of Athletics at Davidson College.
Jen, thanks.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, Lori.
So tell us a little bit about the athletics program at Davidson College, and I know kids are coming back to school now, or they're back in school and the games are starting up, so give us a little bit of an overview.
Most people, most fans would know Davidson College for its men's basketball program.
Right, of course.
Not only the older fans, the great things that happened back in 1968, 69, 70, which seems like a long time ago now, but more recently, year before last, our march to the Elite Eight was something that just set the campus on fire, and the town and the community on fire, and just pushed so much energy through our entire program, and we're still talking about those games, obviously. What people don't realize is that a school of 1,750 students, half men, half women, and we have 21 Division I intercollegiate programs.
Wow.
So literally a fourth of the students on our campus are Division I athletes.
Wow.
And really, it's great exposure. It's a great part of the personality of the Davidson College student population, and if once you add to that our physical education programs, the fact that we have another 20+ club sports, our intramural programs that 85% of our students get involved with. It's very active, a very fun, a very high-spirited campus and community.
And now, what sports are starting up for the fall, and when do they start up?
When the show airs, we'll have already had a number of competitions, but we've had 8 of our teams on campus for the last couple of weeks. They actually come in before school starts.
Okay.
And
Get practicing.
We now have a week of school under our belt. Men's soccer, women's soccer, field hockey, volleyball, football. The basketball team is overseas right now. There's a lot going on. It's a very active campus. And we go from a couple of weeks before school starts till Christmas break with a lot of our fall sports.
One of the things I have to say is you are so involved in the community, or the college is so involved, and you do so much with the local fans, not only with providing different seminars and courses for families, but also just what the different themes you have and inviting the public to come see the games. And
we want our students, including our athletes, very involved in the local community, whether that local community is Davidson or Charlotte or Mooresville. We want our kids involved. We talk a lot about the service aspect of leadership, and obviously athletics is a big part of that. So during the summer and even during the school year, to some degree, our students and our athletes are involved in a lot of youth clinics, whether it's field hockey, lacrosse, soccer. We see a lot of those. There are a lot of requests for things like that, and the college students just love to get around the younger kids and talk about sports, and obviously the younger kids love it as well.
Up to that.
So
Right.
it builds that brand, obviously, the Davidson Athletics brand as well. But we also want to make all of our competitions very family friendly and lots of fun. And it's important to us that our athletes and our sports are accessible. We want to be doing autograph sessions after women's soccer games, and we want after football games, we want to make sure that our guys, 99, most of them gigantic, not all of them, but 99 big guys after a game come out onto the track or onto the field, and that the kids in the stadium can come down and just shake hands or stand near them or be around them and smell the sweat and just see the effort that they put in and reach out and touch a little bit. And so we strive very hard to connect with the kids in the community and make it so that our athletics and our athletes are very accessible. Men's soccer program and our women's soccer program will do a number of youth nights where a youth soccer player in their uniform gets in free.
Yeah,
obviously
my kids have done that before when they play with North Mac Soccer League. They get an email out and they get to come. Yeah, it's great.
And obviously we hope they bring their parents
Right.
and buy a Coke while they're there. But at the same time, it's part of that being accessible. And what you find is you talk to a lot of those youth soccer players, they talk about, yeah, I know number 12.
Yeah.
She was very nice to me at the last game, or she's my babysitter.
Yeah.
Or she came and did a clinic the other night at one of our practices. So we'll be doing things like that. We'll do a take a kid to the game at our football game. I believe it's on October 10th. We'll do a take a kid to the game where kids get in free.
Now, are all the games open? All the home games open to the public?
Absolutely, and most of them are free. We do charge $8 for our men's soccer adult ticket to our men's soccer game. We charge $12 for an adult to our football game. Kids are half price. Most of our other sports are free and very accessible, and like I say, there are 100 of them during the academic year, so there's lots of them, and they can find them. Y'all are posting our competitions now, and we appreciate that very much. Somebody can also go to www.davidsonwildcats.com to find all of our schedules.
Is there a phone number too that you want to?
Anybody can call the ticket office anytime, 704-894-2088. Jamie and Sean will take care of anybody and everybody that calls. Again, it's a very hands-on approach to everything we do. And one of the great things about the size of Davidson College is everything can be very personalized. It's a very personalized approach to higher education. It's a personalized approach to athletics. And we're training our students to be leaders, and that involves the kids in the community and other adults and fans and learning how to step forward. And so we want to talk to the people in the community.
And you've done an
It's
excellent
great,
job
yeah.
doing that.
It's great how accessible the college is. I mean, we're on campus all the time for various things. You know, we were talking about the family vaudeville extravaganza that's coming up. We've got sporting events. Sometimes the schools, like Davidson Elementary, has a faculty basketball game there.
That's a wild one.
Davidson community players.
And you know, my kids are walking around with their Davidson College T-shirts on, and there's going to be a spirit store opening in downtown Davidson.
Absolutely,
too.
You can't imagine how excited we are.
I think the whole town is excited.
And the sign went up, I guess in the middle of this month, and the kids were going by, and all of a sudden you'd see them craning their neck and saying, "Wow, let's get in there!" And it's really going to be another point of access in town, which is something that we just hadn't had before for a lot of really good reasons. Now, with a little bit of popularity of the men's basketball program and people moving into this area, the growth, you know, in North Mecklenburg and Iredell County is just so strong that all of a sudden a lot of people want to wear those Davidson College T-shirts. And so we're really excited about actually having a store on Main Street. And they're going to be open in a lot of hours, and anybody walking down Main Street just visiting, which they're doing now. It's Saturday at the farmers market or the community players, things like that. They'll have an opportunity to walk into that store and buy that Davidson College T-shirt.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
we appreciate
some of the games.
Yeah, looking forward to a good season.
We appreciate all you do for us.
Thanks.
Thank you.